Alright, welcome back everyone. This is Uber Geek Gaming. You'll remember we're just getting back in. You'll see everything starting to render up. Remember last time we went down the river and found another pack of dogs. We ended up overfeeding the two that we had with us, so we've got a puppy with us now, and you'll see he's still growing. So if I remember right, it's been about a week since I was playing. I think base is down that direction, um, down the river, and I want to head this direction. I want to see if, I don't know, maybe we can find a village or, I don't know, a desert to be able to find, I don't know, desert temple. I'd like to find something else besides just that cavern to try and get going. So let's see if we can get one of these to jump in, because I'm afraid if I jump out, we'll end up with too many dogs in the boat. Come on. Come on. Come get in the boat. No? You guys don't want to? Okay. Well, then I will just let you follow me. Oh, come on. Alright. As you can see, I'm still not super used to the boats in 1.9, so having a little bit of a problem there steering. Hopefully, luckily the boats are not nearly as... and there's the end of our river anyway. Alright, well, let's jump out, I guess. Got our dogs with us, so it's alright that it's nighttime. We can handle that. Let's strike out and see what we can't find out here. Okay. Well, we've got more swamp. Definitely forest. We'll head off this direction. I'd love to maybe find a horse. There's another ravine. I just want to take a quick look and see if there's a mine shaft or anything that we can see. Looking down there. Nope. I see skeleton. I see some lava. Nothing that's overly interesting. I know there was some iron down there, but for right now I just want to get out and explore a little bit more and have a little more adventure in this series. So, where did everybody go? Alright, well, there's one. Oh, there's the rest of them. Okay. So we're just going to head off this direction again. That's what I'd like to find. I don't know. A desert, maybe find a desert temple, or I don't know. Just something new to explore. There we go. Looks like we'll bring the dogs with us, obviously, so that we have a little bit of a chance. And I don't know what's going on right now, but I am experiencing a little bit of lag again, so I may pause this recording here in a second because I don't want to get into a fight and realize that I can't attack the way that I need to. So looks like we got some surface lava over there, maybe some jungle, more forest. Thinking that's the direction I want to go. I saw a creeper over there a minute ago. Let's go see if we can't find him. Oh! Oops. Sounds like our dogs are getting attacked down here by the skeleton. But they've taken care of him pretty well, it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna pause right here for just a second and see if I can't get this. Alright, everybody, welcome back. We're gonna see if that helped. I don't know, maybe something with the world file that's gotten messed up, because my frames per second are not where they should be, and just in general, just feels things are just not running the way I expect them to. Also not hearing. some of the sounds I expect. Alright, let me just check some settings real quick, make sure everything else is on. Okay, done. Alright, maybe that's what the sound setting was I was experiencing, but I'm not getting the frames that I expect either. So there's a little bit in the lag in the video. Hopefully it's not too bad, and I will continue to see if I can figure out what is going on to cause things to not perform the way I want them to. So, alright, well, let's keep going. I know we're exploring, trying to see if we can't find, like I said, a village or a desert with a temple ruin, something like that. So I just want to grab this coal real quick so that if we need to, we can make sure we've got light. Get up here and know that there was, I think it's just surface lava, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. You know, hold on just a second, everybody. I am going to get out here real quick and see if I can fix. Alright, guys, welcome back. Having some problems with the recordings. Again, I don't know what's going on, but I'm doing the best I can to keep it so it's as smooth as possible for you guys, but a little worried about things. So we missed a couple minutes worth of the recording. Apologize that we've just been fighting at the top of this hill, trying to keep the dogs from dying and try to get some flesh off some zombies. So apologize for that. Again, I'm just not sure what's going on with why things are not running up to the performance they should be, but hopefully we can get that fixed and this won't be too bad for you guys, and we can go from there. That looks like the exact same body of water that we just went around, and it's leading right back to that same ravine. So I'm going to head down this direction and go across, and if we need to, we will just not use the boat. So we still got all 3 dogs with us. Yep, so we still got all 3 dogs with us. Looks like the sun's going to be coming up here soon. I'm going to get some more pork. But at this point, I do not need to kill them myself. I know that's what we've got the dogs for. Kill things, and I'm going to start actually using the pork that we get to keep the dogs fed. So zombies are not dropping flesh like I'm used to. So for right now, I'm just gonna stick with the pork. There's plenty of it around, pretty easy to get, and dogs are not usually getting hurt while they collect it. So I will apologize right now if there's any rubber banding going on for you guys. I haven't seen any yet, but there is a chance that we'll see some of that. So alright, who still needs... Alright. You're good. You're good. Alright, so we're going to head off in this direction for now. Like I said, we will kill whatever we need to along the way. I do not know what's going on. That seems like a really long distance that the creepers are still exploding, so I think that's part of the lag issue I'm having. Are you sitting? Nope. So we're going to try to stay alive and not get killed. If we're having a little bit of a problem there, we'll see what we can do. So I'm just going to head this direction and keep killing pigs and go from there. Right now I know we're not hurt, so we'll just keep, I don't want to keep heading this direction. Looks like there's some plains over here. I'd love to find a horse, but we don't have a saddle, so so I just want to get out and adventure a little bit, and eventually we will make it back to hidey hole. But if we find an area that we want to establish a new base, maybe we'll do that. This just seems to be going back and forth this river, so I'm just gonna head. Let's see here. Sun's still coming up, so we're gonna head south. Go from there. Although I heard some bones right here. That's probably just in that water. Alright, I want to head across here. I'm just going to keep heading south because this water just seems like it's just going back and forth and not really getting us anywhere. So I'm going to head this direction and just keep going. Let's see if we can't find I don't know. So I'd love to find a desert. Let's see if we can't find a temple. I also would love to find a village, be able to do some trading, but looks at this point we're getting pretty far away from home, and so if I don't find anything, probably in this episode, we will head back north and along the river to see what we can find. I am going to be a little adventurous here, just get down quicker. Hopefully all the dogs made that jump with us. Kill some chickens while we're here too, because I know the dogs will help take the chickens down pretty quick. And if we find any flint or gravel while we're around here, we can use it to make more arrows. So, alright, looks like everybody's still healthy. So hopefully we're still just kind of heading south through this mega taiga. And we'll just continue. Alright, looks like it's starting to open up into more of a taiga and more swamp. Alright, I gotta pause for just a second, guys, but we'll be right back. Alright, everybody, welcome back. Sorry about that little bit of a stop there. Need to take care of something here at the house, so. Alright, I think we were heading off. I think it was just, we're picking direction. But, let's see, we got swamp, we got this taiga we just came through. Maybe we can find a witch's hut, maybe. Let's go ahead and get back in the boat. Alright, looks like the little one's going to come with me, and we are off. Yeah, let's go this direction just a little bit. And out. Oh, he looks like we've got 3 full. Alright, we got 3 dogs to aid us in our journeys, and so we're just going to keep heading this direction. Looks like it is west. Oh, wait, west. Yeah, I guess we can head west for a little bit. If we don't ever find a hidey hole, so be it. Let's go up this hill a little bit, see what we can find. I'm kind of surprised we haven't run into a plains or a desert or anything where we could find a village or anything yet, but we will eventually. So let's just see how things go, and hopefully we can find something. If not, like I said, if nothing else, by the end of this episode, I may head back, try to see if I can find where we started out at, if nothing else. And maybe we'll strike off in another direction a different time. But looks like we got a plains over here. Oh, there's a village. Great. Let's go over there, get over there quick. See what we can find. Maybe we'll find a blacksmith or a librarian or somebody a farmer. Do some trading potentially with. But yeah, like I said, see, I'm having some. I don't know what's going on with rendering and everything, but hopefully I can get that figured out here soon and stop having these issues with frames and stuff, frame rates and different things. So we've got a church and a few houses. I don't see a blacksmith. I don't see a library, but maybe it's on the far side of town over here. Nope. Let's see. What do we got here? This looks like a butcher. Yep. Okay. I don't have enough of either of those, but I know where we can get more. Speaking of pork. Get him, guys. Get him. Get him. Get him. So we can get enough to trade with that butcher. And not enough yet. Let's look around, see if we can't find some more pigs hanging around somewhere. Nope. Need a butcher. Yep. Alright, let's see. Any more? There's another one. Two more. Come on. I'm sure we can find one or two more pigs somewhere. Or some chickens. Alright. Well, I see plenty of cows over here. That's probably why I couldn't find anywhere we started out, because they're all over here. But I'm not seeing any more pigs, and I want to get out of the village before nighttime. I guess we could actually fight through the nighttime here in the village. Protect them a bit. Let's see, are we missing a bunch of doors? We are. But let's get some doors made. And maybe we'll get... 6 is probably enough for now. And again, I know they're not going to use these doors yet, but I don't really want to use them. I'll just use dirt for now. Make steps up to the where they're needing them. That's one there. Alright, now they can at least use those two houses when need be. Let's check out the rest of the village and see where we're missing doors. Another right there that's missing. Alright, I think that is complete now, so everyone should be able to get indoors. Unless they do. Oh, we do have a library. Great. Mr. Librarian, you gonna go in there? Hey, Mr. Butcher, come on, everybody, get indoors. I need to make up some torches, it looks like, so we can put a little light. So let's get that made up. And then, due to the problem I was having with recordings, I'm not quite sure where we're at time-wise, so I may cut this a little bit short. So I just don't want to go too long and end up having a super long episode, just because of the recording problem that I was having. So, alright, let's get some light up in here. See, not everybody's indoors yet, but for those that are, I'm going to lock them in. Just because I don't know that I'm going to be able to protect them quite as much as I need to yet. So, alright, you're gonna stay there. That works, I guess. He's gonna stay there and protect him. Let's get a light up there. So I still plan on sticking around to protect anything that's going on here, but I just want to lock those that are out in the open. I don't think anybody's in there, so we'll just put some light up. Go see if anyone else is hanging around outside. But I don't think so, hopefully now. Anybody home in there? Nope. Let's get some light out on these farms. See what we can do to light the village up. Keep an eye out for monsters. Just see what we can do to... Good job. Good job, boys. Good job. Good job, everyone. Looks like they're finally starting to drop some flesh here and there. I need the eggs, so... Alright, back to lighten things up. And then maybe what we'll do, maybe we'll take a little bit of what the village has here in its farms and take it back with us. Some beetroot, and maybe some... I don't think this is villagers getting turned, but it might be because I know we had a butcher and somebody else, I think, that was just hanging out, so they might have had a chance to get turned. And if they did, it's too bad. But hopefully that was not the villagers that we just saw. Oops. I actually do want this carrot. Alright, back to lighting duty. There's plenty of ways to light the village up, but for right now, this is working, so we'll stick with it. I think it's interesting, they got all these farms that are raised. I know it's just with the village generation, code and how it works, but I just... Oh, he's got a sword. Take him, guys. Take him. Come on. Don't get me. Good job. Good job. Did not drop that sword, though. That's a shame. That is a shame. Would have liked another iron sword. I know ours are not too bad off, but, never hurts to get a free iron sword. The reason I like to light the village up this way, starting with the farms, is it'll help everything grow more efficiently. So in the long run, it ends up helping me too, because things will grow a little bit quicker. So that is not completely lit up, but better than it was. It's not quite where I meant it to be, but that'll work. Let's see. Around like the back of everything up a little bit. It's not going to make everything completely safe, but, it'll help. And then hopefully we can remember where this village is at. And we head home, we'll leave some markers along the way. And be able to find it again. Alright. Alright, I think once dawn happens, think we will end this episode because, like I said, I don't know exactly how long it is. I've got it in several pieces due to some of the problems I was having initially with the recording, so I do not know exactly how long. Oh! I think we just lost a dog. Yep. Pretty sure we did. Well, first casualty of war, it looks like. But we got some flint out of it, so let's just do what we can to repair. Should have been paying a little better attention to things, but we weren't, so that's too bad. I like my dogs. I don't like it when they get hurt, or in this case, killed. Oh, lost part of that house too, looks like. We'll fix that here in just a second. Do we just get... Sound like... Oh, looks like we got some zombies over here that want to attack the village. And I just realized I need to eat really bad. Taking... Oh, we didn't lose a dog. There's still 3 of them. Alright. Must have just gotten hurt a little bit, but we did not lose the dog. That's good. Alright, look, we still got all 3 of them. Hey, everybody. I think maybe... Let's see about... Alright. It's like there was a little bit of doors opening and closing, but maybe eat and get all the way back healed up. That was almost bad. That was pretty bad there for a second. Thought we were gonna possibly die here in the village, and we were very far away from where we would appear at, so that would have been very hard to get back. But the chunks probably wouldn't have been loaded, so we might have been okay in the long run. Good job, everybody. Excellent. Alright, well, this episode is going to be a little bit long, I think, or I'm going to have to cut out some of the parts, so, let's see where the sun is coming up, it looks like. I just wanted to get to the end of the nighttime before signing out, so. Alright, we are going to end it here, everybody, and I will see you next episode. We will be in the village still, trying to fix everything up a little bit before we head back home. Like I said, it's kind of unfortunate we didn't find a blacksmith in the village to see if there was a chest there, but we did find a village finally, so that's something new at least. And then maybe we will head off. I don't know, I'm liking those mountains over here that I can see. Maybe we'll head off that direction before we return home. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead, we're going to call it quits for today, and I will see you next episode. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.